Hey there. I just read a great article by Avi Gilbert from Elliot Wave Trader where he points out that right now that rhythm is sending a mixed but very loud message about markets. If you're not familiar with Elliot Wave Theory, it's the idea that markets move in repeating short or long term patterns based on human behavior of three up waves interspersed with two down waves, followed by two down waves and one up phase before bottoming. When optimism expands and contracts in waves, prices follow that rhythm. Think of it as waves at the beach lapping up and retreating, but ultimately bringing the tide all the way in. Since the 1930s, the S&P 500 has worked its way through what looks like a nearly 100-year five-wave advance. Now, mutual fund cash levels are at historic lows. Consumer confidence that the market will be higher 12 months from now is at an all-time high, and small traders reached the most aggressive net long positioning ever recorded. When investors are universally convinced that nothing can go wrong, that can be the moment the market quietly reaches for the light switch. However, this final wave might not be complete. The decline off the recent S&P 500 6920 area didn't form a clean corrective pattern, and the larger ending diagonal, which has been building since the 2022 low, does not yet display the classic top is in signature. As long as the S&P remains above the critical 6550 region, which it dipped below very briefly, a final push towards the 7,000 area is still possible before the long-term cycle completes. So where are we in the Elliott wave count? The sentiment backdrop looks like classic late stage fifth wave behavior, but internal wave structure has not fully confirmed the turn. In other words, the market is acting like it's near the end of a very long fifth wave before a three-wave downtrend begins, but it has just kept enough ambiguity to keep us guessing. This is the kind of environment where risk management matters a lot. The next sustained break below 6550 would be the market's way of announcing that the long-term loop is behind us. Then, the possibility of one final rally remains open, even if it feels like shouting into the wind.